What's up? This is Smed, and welcome to the Big Money Ballin with Business Credit PowerPoint presentation powered by T-Shirt Kings 247.com. Business credit will allow you to get things without having to use your personal credit for your business. And this protects you in case you buy something you can't pay it off. It won't affect your personal credit. And your business credit recovers much faster than personal credit. So business credit is extremely important. How you get started is you need to get an LLC, get an EIN, and get a business bank account and a DUNS number. And then you'll need the basic requirements to get started, like a business address and a phone number. And then from there, you'll be ready to start setting up your trade lines. The LLC, the EIN, and the business bank account is what makes you official in the eyes of vendors and the state to be able to officially do business in the state. So your next question is, how do I get it cracking? Well, you want to keep your information current with all the vendors and suppliers that you are getting stuff from. Keep your accounts current. Establish trade lines, which are accounts with suppliers, and make your payments on time to the creditors, and even make them early. And then borrow from lenders that post to the credit bureau. So you want to borrow from people who report so they can say, hey, this person is working good. And keep your public records clean. So tier 1 in business credit is where you start. And so for these next few slides, I need you to be able to pause this video and write down these companies, okay? Write them down so you can know where to go. This is for you. The first company that we're gonna start with is Uline. Uline, you don't have to have any personal credit. You don't have to pay any money up front. They will give you what is called a net 30, and then you simply pay them back. The next company is going to be Quill. They will give you a net 30 and you pay them back. The next company that we're going to give you is Suma. They give you a net 30 and you pay them back. And the next company is called Crown Office Supplies, another net 30 company that they give you these accounts and pay you back. Now, NAV is a 2-for-1. They're not really a net 30 company, but what NAV does is they give you your credit scores. And then you get this NAV boost program that they have, right? And then you pay them. And then when you pay them, they actually report that as a payment or as an account. So you definitely want to have NAV too as one of your kind of vendors or people that are on your credit report that are actually reporting that you're paying your stuff on time. So net 30 vendors are the way to go to start out. Net 30 gives you 30 days to pay off an account. You don't have to pay anything up front, but they send you everything you need, and then they allow you to pay them back. And then when you do pay them back, they report to the credit bureaus. And so that lets everybody know you're making on-time payments. And a good credit score to have with business credit is anywhere between an 80 to a 100. And that'll get you rolling. So I got a partner named Chaos, right? And he always say, walk with me for a minute. So I want y'all to walk with me for a minute, right? These next few slides and videos that I'm going to show, they are going to show these different creditors and vendors who give you the credit that you're looking for at whatever tier that you at. So after you get your first net 30 vendors that we just went over, then you'll move up to the next tier, to the next tier, to the next tier, until eventually you'll be able to go get a car with no personal credit required. So that's what we're walking you through right now. So we're going to give you a list of tier 1 credit companies that you can start with, and they will give you the supplies or whatever it is that you need and let you pay them back within 30 days. We want you to write these down, pause these videos. I'm going to give you 7 different tiers. All right. So here's the first tier: Uline, Quill, Granger, HD Supply, and much more. And here comes list 2 of tier 2 credit companies. Your prerequisites is just to have a DMV number and at least have $250 in trade lines and Staples, Office Depot, and more. A couple of other ones: Valero, you get you some gas cards in there. Divvy is another good one. Here is tier 3 business credit. Some of your prerequisites for that is to have 7 Dun and Brad trade lines, and a $500 trade line at least. And tier 4, they want you to have $2,500 trade line and at least 10 D&B trade lines established. Key Bank, Home Depot, Apple, Costco, Radio Shack, Sunbelt Rentals, and IKEA. For your tier 5 trade lines, you have some prerequisites that you can see at the top, and the companies that you'll be going after is Lowe's and Amazon, Right Express, Home Depot, Tiger Direct, and Macy's. These are the companies that will give you your credit in trade line tier 5. With trade line tier 6, prerequisite for tier 6 is $10,000 high trade line. All right, and 20 companies reporting to your D&B lines. And it's all the same thing. Same thing with tier number 7. We encourage you to write down all of these companies so you can see exactly who to call and what they're requiring for trade line 7. Tier 7, you need like $20,000 in trade line high. Tier 8, same thing, give you some prerequisites and the companies that you need to reach out to. These companies and vendors, they change their criteria from time to time. So we do recommend you calling them to see exactly what it is they need and what they're looking for. And then you just provide them that information and they will give you the business credit that you're looking for. Our goal is for you not to have to use your personal credit, but if you got good personal credit, it can also help your business credit, all right? And here are a few companies that will accept your personal credit as a collateral to help your business credit. And it's SureFundingSolutions.com, Cabbage, Blue Vine, and you can always go to your local banks and they'll normally help you out with business credit once you establish relationships with them, and they'll base it a little off of your personal credit too. So to recap everything that we went over today, you need to legally register your business according to your state laws, okay? That's you getting an LLC, an EIN number, and getting a business bank account. You also need to go and get you a DUNS number. You want to get a business address that you're using for your business and a phone number, a business telephone number. Then you want to start establishing your trade lines. And these are vendors who you are getting things from and then repaying them back. You are starting with net 30 companies. Net 30 simply means that you have 30 days to pay these people back. They're going to report it to the bureaus. And when they do report it to the bureau, that's when your credit score starts going up. The more that it goes up, the more trade lines you have, the more credit you have. That means the more businesses will say, this person is doing a good job with their credit. Let me extend them a line of credit and get some of that money too. You are a bankroll for these businesses. Yes, it's true. But they're a bankroll for you. So let's give a bone, take a bone, get something from them, they get something from you. They want to give you credit, but you just have to be a person that looks appealing to them. So you look appealing and get what you want by simply paying them back, which is the right thing to do anyway. So we're doing that with the net 30 accounts. Then you definitely want to get NAV. NAV gives you your credit score, your credit rating, and they also report that you're paying them to do this. So that's kind of like another line of credit. You want to make purchases paying as much as you can. The bigger your line of credit, the more attractive you are. The higher lines of credit you have, the more attractive you are. So you want to make sure that you are buying as much as you can and paying back as much as you can, as fast as you can. And once your credit scores go up, you move to the next tiers. We gave you a list of all these different businesses. Please go back through the video, write them down, and then you'll know where to go next. As a consultant, We refer Ramika Winston. She does business credit for you. If this seems a little overwhelming, we have somebody that you can actually go to, and she'll do all of this stuff for you. You just got to pay her, and she'll get it done for you. So we're giving you the tools to be able to do this by yourself, for yourself. But if you don't have time to do it all and you want somebody who has experience doing it and they'll make it work for you, we refer her. You guys can just give us an email, and at that time we will email you her contact information. She'll pick right up and get the job done for you. And I want to thank you guys for sitting through this course. We wanted to make it as fast as possible because I know that we living in 2020 right now and everybody is so busy. You don't got time to go to college for no 4 years, let alone even sit through a course that is 1 hour. Even if it would change your life, you still don't have time to do it. And that's kind of sad, and I don't think it's right, but we're microwave right now. So there's your course. You guys got any questions, don't hesitate to call me. My number is area code 213-314-5444. All right, I'm Smith. Thank you guys for your time, and we'll be getting together soon. Start your own business. Your good ideas will work.
What's up? I'm Smed, owner of t-shirtkings247.com and T-Shirt Kings. This is my retail location. I had a store for the past 21 years. I've had my own business, and I look around my community, I see a lot of creative, talented people who are capable of having their own business too. They just don't know where to start. So me and my brothers have put together a course as to how to start your business, step by step by step. All right? You can start your own business. I never went to college. I never went to high school. I never did any of those things. Yet I have done millions and millions of dollars in sales over the past 21 years. And you can do the same thing.